Hello everyone, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an update about what I'm seeing in the Twin Flame Collective. But before I get started, I just want to thank everyone who is participating in Awakened Love. It has already been quite a healing journey for me, and I am going to be adding so many more bonuses and extras to the course as we go along. This is the first time I've taught this course. I've taught Awakened Way and Awakened Wealth, but this is the first Awakened Love. So I just want to tell everyone how grateful I am that you are delving into this journey with me. I also want to invite anyone who Awakened Love might be resonating with you, no matter where you are on your twin flame journey, whether you have met your twin flame or not quite yet. Awakened Love will help you get in touch with the truth of who you are, and so you can be a beacon of light so your twin flame union can manifest on the earth plane. So everyone who's taking the course, be on the lookout for extras in your inbox this week and next week. Okay, so let's get into what I have been seeing, not only in the twin flame community, but also I've just been hearing this all over the place about feeling the feels, and in that being a negative connotation. So I want to start with how this started to come up, because it started to come up with clients in private sessions where people were telling me they were sick of how they were feeling very frustrated, and didn't want to feel the feels anymore, wanted to just shove them down as far as they possibly could. And while I have so much sympathy for that, it's actually not in the highest and best good for your mind, body, spirit, and heart connection to deny how you feel. It is actually denying your true, authentic self a voice. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to fall into the feels like in this deep rabbit hole, but when you acknowledge or witness how you're feeling, you can allow yourself to move through it and also get to know yourself on a deeper level. So it was like, pretty much I found myself consistently saying this in readings, like, it's okay to feel. What does your heart feel? And so many times when I would say, what does your heart say? The person will respond very clearly with what's in their head. And it's a paradigm shift. It's a breakthrough when you can actually access the voice of your heart. And I really love watching YouTube videos about beauty and makeup, and I'm really into green beauty and finding like the most clean products that I can. And one of my favorite beauty gurus was talking about how she caught a case of the feels. And I was heartbroken when I read the comments, and this beautiful goddess had just been so open with her feelings and shared very vulnerably, and she was attacked in the comments for feeling the feels. I mean, she got attacked, and I just thought this was so sad. It felt so sad that we're living in a place where it is a negative or weak thing to feel how you're feeling. And I just wanted to reach out to this beautiful beauty guru and just give her a hug and tell her, Goddess, it's okay to feel how you feel. When you register how you feel, you activate the truth of your heart. And in my previous life, and I oftentimes refer to my previous life, and when I refer to that, I'm referring to my time before my awakening, before 2012. Most likely, I'm probably referring to my time as a reality television producer. And I really stuffed so much personal feelings down deep inside me during that time that I became a powder keg. And I remember one time someone asked me how I felt, and I had just come off the road. I had been on the road with a show, and we had been in a different city like every 3 days. We were basically a band, and I was just exhausted. And this was actually one of the catalysts for my awakening. Someone asked me how I felt, and I actually had no idea. And all I could do was cry because there were so many emotions deep down inside, but I had shoved them down there so far, they were all bottled up. So my own twin flame healing journey has been about feeling my feels and allowing myself to feel love first and foremost for myself, and then be able to feel it for somebody else. And now I can honestly say that my ability to feel my feels, to actually feel real, deep, true love coming and emanating from my heart, is truly a magical thing. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. It's scary as, okay? It's scary AF. However, there is tremendous liberation and breakthrough when you feel the feels. And that's what I just found myself channeling the voice of spirit to client after client after client who just is so frustrated they don't want to deal with it anymore. And I just want to tell you, I've been there. But if you allow yourself to work through it and allow that breakthrough with your heart, it will assist your beloved in ways that you could never fully comprehend with your mind. Because I'm about to get a little woo-woo here, but this is part of feeling the feels and how magical it is. So when I was thinking about making this video and I was, hearing myself say the same thing over and over again to clients, which is allow yourself to feel your feelings, I was on a walk the other day and I was thinking about the video and what I was going to say. And I have so many ideas for videos and sometimes they never happen because I'll wake up that morning and spirit has a different idea for the topic of the video. But I allowed myself to just sit with this, like, okay, let me just feel my feels right now. And what happened was a massive heart chakra opening on my walk. My heart started to open like I just felt this energy vortex. And this is what I'll say, I was going to get a little woo-woo. I got reminded that I am a multidimensional being. We are all multidimensional. And in science, it's something like 3% of our universe is actually visibly tangible, and 97% is not visible to the naked eye. Most of the things on the periodic table we can't actually see, but it doesn't mean they're not real. And our multidimensionality, the capability of our heart is so big that we could just never understand it with our mind. And our mind is not meant to understand it, but this is what happens when the heart chakra opens and activates. When you allow yourself to feel the feels, when you're brave enough to do it, it will do something really interesting to the mind. So I'm on my walk, my heart chakra started to swell so big. And it's a little scary because your body can read it as a tad bit of anxiety. Whenever if you've had a heart chakra opening, you know what I'm talking about. When I say weird, it's weird because it's like you can laugh and cry all at the same time when your heart chakra opens like that. I experienced it for the first time in a healing class when I really first started this journey, and we were doing this heart song and we were singing our heart, and I had this massive heart chakra opening then. And this particular one on my walk was like this beam just coming out from my heart chakra that made its way up to my mind and into my pineal gland. And I started to see how it was going to all work out. And it only lasted a split second and then it was gone. And I can remember bits and pieces of it, but I wasn't meant to remember all of it. I was meant to cellularly experience the activation. And the most important part that remembers is my cells. So what I'm trying to convey here is twin flames. You know you're on a twin flame journey. You might not be able to see the next steps or the destination or anything in between. It might all just be a feeling. Whatever you're feeling right now, frustration, sadness, being in love, whatever it is, allow yourself to witness it and feel those feels. Allow that magical heart chakra activation to happen, and it will allow your brain, your mind, your pineal gland to catch up with the wisdom of your heart. Your heart knows all the next steps. It knows the destinations. It knows your journey. It knows how and when and what and where is going to manifest with your true twin flame. And when you allow that activation to happen, your brain will catch up. And even though I only saw it for a split second and I can't remember all the exact pieces that I saw, I have a level of peace now in my mind. So I started from a place, or this place of feeling the feels might not feel like the greatest place. It might feel a little bit heartbroken or a little bit frustrated or a little bit unsure or unclear. But when it activates that vibration of love, it will do something to the mind. It will do something to your mind, your body, your spirit, and your heart connection in creating an alignment for you that will bring the peace. So feel the feels. It's not a bad thing. You're not weak if you feel the feels. You actually are very, very brave. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love and wishing you a magical day. I am Kristen. Namaste.